And I think we're getting wise to it because of the new media age. Well, the strategy is, and the audience I think should keep this in mind, but the strategy on that side, it's part of their business plan to create these activism areas of concern so that they can get NGOs and grants and things from government agencies so that they can be employed on their way to political power grabs. I mean, that's really what it is. Whereas, on the conservative side of things, look, we're mostly small business owners, right? But the truth is, we're all trying to run our families and run our businesses, while all of these activists don't want to solve any of these problems, but they have to keep you in this perpetual state of fear. And it doesn't matter what the issue is. All of this stuff exists merely to create a environment of fear and get people, mostly the government in the form of tax money, to give you a bunch of money so they can gain power. And I think we're getting wise to it because of the new media age.
I mean, the last thing I'd say on that point, and it kind of dovetails with where I think we're going to talk about how conservative groups are funded versus how these leftist NGOs are funded. One of Lee Zeldin's first acts as EPA was to claw back as a leftist on an undercover camera was caught saying, throwing gold bricks off the Titanic, literally, to the tune of millions or billions of dollars going into a NGO with I guess if we're saying all the elections are stolen, I guess she's the two-term governor of Georgia, Stacey Abrams. The year before, I think their tax returns had, a couple $100 in the bank. And then at the end of the Biden admin, they were just trying to dump money into, some, green, so-called green leftist organization that they propped up, just to literally try to get as much of our tax dollars out of the admin before Trump came in. And that was one of the first things that Lee and his team uncovered and were able to begin clawing back that money. Because I mean, that's whether it's the Somali thing in Minnesota or whatever, all these, leftist groups are funded by the government.
NGO, non-government organizations, that they are a